What's up, guys? I'm Clemens from Milky Chance, and we're gonna be in Chile, in Santiago de Chile, very soon in May, I think. And you guys are listening to Radio Concierto, and it's a pleasure, and we're really looking forward to come to your beautiful country. See you soon.
So, welcome to Radio Concierto. We're here with Milky Chance, who are coming to Chile next May. So we're very excited about that. How are you guys? How's the touring going?
It's good. We just came back from Mexico and Canada and Florida actually. And yeah, it was good shows. It was nice. Before that we were in Australia and South Africa. That was also beautiful. So yeah, it's a good year so far.
Cool. Guys, you've been pretty much everywhere. But do you feel like there's like a different energy here in South America, like the public, the audience?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we think so, yeah. In a good way, you know. I mean like what we experienced last time when we were there, also this time in Mexico, but also like yeah, Latin America in general. The people have great energy. Like they're really loud, you know, but in a good way. They're just like emotionally very present and like super like cheerful and like very positive and like not reserved at all. I feel like they're like crazy in a good way.
And now you're playing
Yeah,
your first solo show in
yeah,
Chile. How does that feel?
yeah. It's exciting, you know. It's like playing your first headline show in a country is always like, you know, you don't know like okay how many people are gonna come, you know, is it yeah, how's it gonna be? Is it affordable? Is it like things you don't know before? But yeah, it's exciting in a very good way, you know. It's really cool. I think it's always a great moment for us if we have the chance to visit a country and like play for our fans. You know, when we're not on tour, they're just like numbers. Either like there's streaming numbers, and we know that you know there have to be people listening to our music in the world, but we can't see them, we don't know them. Or there's like followers or subscribers, you know, which is also our fans. But it's like so abstract, you know.
Yeah.
And then yeah, when you come to a country and then you play a show and you actually like see the real people, you know, and you're like, oh, there you are. And like it's so nice to see you. And finally we can meet, you know. It's yeah, it's a very pleasant moment and situation.
Okay. And so can we expect a little more like intimacy in this show than the ones you did before in like a festival here in Chile?
I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, it'll be much smaller. I mean, it won't be like a huge festival stage and like outdoors. I think it's gonna be indoors, and yeah, just smaller. So that's gonna be, you know, that makes it a different vibe automatically. The show itself is like always, it's a little different. That there will be, you know, like maybe some like moments that are a little more personal because also like you're not that limited in time, you know, as on a festival, you know. On a festival you always have like a pretty tight schedule. So you go on stage, you
Yeah.
start the show, and then you have like, I don't know, 15 minutes or something, and then say goodbye, and then that's it. When you play your own show, you can also like, you know, maybe tell a little story, talk to
Play
the
more.
fans, be a little more spontaneous, you know. So
Yeah.
that's nice. And yeah, that's different for sure.
That's cool. I want to go a little back. So you both met on high school. Is that right? How
Yeah.
did the two of you met, and when did you exactly said like we should do this, we should create?
Um so yeah, we met in, so I mean high school here starts at 11th grade. So we met in 2009, I guess.
Okay,
So
you were like 16 there, something like
yeah, 16, 17, yeah. So like quite a while ago, you know.
that.
And we both went to, we came from different schools to that high school. and we both went to like music, like intense music class, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that was our main subject. So yeah, we just met on the, I remember first day of school, you know, you start checking out your neighbors, like who else is in class, and like we just kind of started hanging out from the first day, you know, it just clicked. It was us two and then another friend as well. And yeah, we were just like hanging out after school, making music, you know, do you know, like pretty easy. And then we had a band during high school,
What was it
with
called?
this.
Did it have a name?
It was, yeah, it was called Flown Tones. uh and it was a five-piece band.
Okay.
Um and yeah, but that was like, yeah, that was different music, different vibe. That hadn't, yeah, to do anything with Milky Chance. That was when Chance was like right when we finished high school, we started, I had like a few songs written and we started to record them, and then we had that, you know, 12 songs, and that was like that became the first Milky Chance album
Yeah.
right after high school.
Yes. So you were basically kids doing music at the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And you were huge.
yeah,
You were all over the world with Stolen Dance and others.
yeah.
How did that felt? You know, like being
Back
exposed
then,
to that level of fame. You know, yeah, overwhelming. I think.
yeah, it was crazy, you know, very overwhelming. I think also like a lot of things we didn't really understand or like didn't really realize, you know, that came later.
Um,
You know, a couple years later was like, oh, that actually happened to us, you know? You like, and then you start like to understand oh, now you kind of get the idea of what it means and stuff like that. Because back then, when you like, there's so many like new things and like input, and you're so many people and like experiences, and you're just like you're riding the wave, and you feel like, oh wow, this is crazy. It's amazing. It feels amazing, but you don't really understand what kind of wave you're on. You
yeah,
know? Yeah, we were just enjoying it, and I think, you know, also like learning a lot. We were learning a lot. There was a lot of first times, you know, first time going on tour, first time going on tour abroad, you know. Yeah, but it was a crazy ride, crazy roller coaster, for
Is it
sure.
something that you would like to happen again, or you're just fine with the craziness that was?
I mean, it's still happening, kinda, you know. It's just like I think we just grew with it
Yeah.
and we learned from it, and we just have a different view now, a different perspective now, because it will never be like that, because like back then you experienced it for the first time.
Yes.
It's like, you know, you can never, yeah, you can never experience the same thing for the first time twice. It's yeah, we're super happy and grateful for what happened to us. I think we're super lucky, super privileged, and we're just very happy that we had the chance and still can, you know, follow our passion, create music, release music, you know, be a band. That's, yeah, that's a dream come true. Yeah, we're just trying to make the best out of it, kind of, you know.
Yeah. And do you feel your music has changed over the years? Because I felt it.
Yeah.
And what do you think influenced that shift, you know, from your much older sound?
Many different things, I would say. I mean, first of all, as I said, like back then, you know, when we recorded the first album, like we were in a much different situation, like also like in a different phase of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, we were like still like like kids, you know, like 19 years old, pretty young, pretty naive in a good way, you know, we were very free. We felt very free. Ah, I lost the word. What was what
Yeah,
was
I
the
mean,
word? No responsibilities, you know, like no boundaries, like so, and we were just, but also like we were very limited in for example, like we didn't have any studio.
Mm-hmm.
We were just recording at home. It was very DIY, and we've been recording for the first time. So we were just like sometimes like turning knobs, trying out things, and see what happens, you know. And then like,
Yeah,
oh,
that sounds
wow, that
good.
sounds cool, you know. So very, yeah, childish in a good way. And then after that, of course, like we started to go on tour. We started to tour the world. You make so many experiences. You get inspired by other people, and then you know, like I mean, now we have our own studio here in Berlin. We have people that we work with together. Yeah, we learn a lot, you know, like talking about like recording process, engineering, mixing, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, you know,
Yeah,
that makes it different, you know, that yeah, just a development, I think, a natural development that happened over the years. The music is different, so are we, but also it's still, I think it still has that personality, you know, our personality, our taste in music that you can hear. It has the same core, maybe.
and with that in mind, how would you describe your music to someone that has never listened to it?
There's a lot of, it's a lot about rhythm, you know, there's a lot of, it's like, I mean, you can dance to it most of the time, you know, but it's also like some songs are also like little chill and like can soothe you. It's a mixture of like melancholy and like more positive, hopeful vibes, if you can say so. It's simple, but also like complex in a way. I mean, still like, you know, it's
Yeah,
like pop music. It's not crazy. It's not like crazy harmonies or arrangements, but still there's like a lot of like little different things in there and like ideas that you can hear
uh,
like that.
yeah, I liked it. So going back to your shows in Chile, do you have any memories of Chile, of your visits? Try any
What was
food, any wine or something? I don't know.
did we played we played the Lollapalooza, right?
Yeah,
What was the city where it happened?
Santiago, Santiago de Chile is our capital.
Santiago de Chile, yeah. I
Yes.
remember that. I remember the city a little bit. I think yeah, that day. I think we had an off day back then in Santiago de Chile. I remember. Or did we? Oh, it's like you know
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
like
crazy
two memories get very blurry.
because
You
you
know?
play Lollapalooza here and at Argentina and other places, right? You have to do that.
Yeah, yeah. It was like the whole run. So it's like sometimes you mix things up. You know, it's
Yeah,
like, and you're there like you visit like I don't know like 6, 7 different countries in like 2 weeks,
yeah,
and then you're just like you know it's crazy. But sometimes you know probably like if Philip would be here, maybe he remembers a thing, and then if he talks about that, I'm like, oh yeah, and then we went there and there. You know, sometimes you need like a little like you know
yeah,
like a spark.
yeah. I get
But
it.
yeah, right now I remember Santiago de Chile a little bit. I think like it was massive, like just
Yeah.
like crazy. I don't remember what we did there back then.
But
Well,
it's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Um, so, and can we expect any surprises for your next show at Teatro Coliseo?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, for some people probably coming to the show, it'll be the first time hearing some of the songs for the first time. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just trying to put on a good show. You know, that's our main focus. Besides that, yeah, we'll see. You know, keep it spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there will be surprises. Maybe not. So
It all
yeah,
depends.
yeah, but nothing planned in advance except a good show.
Okay, we can expect a great show then.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. That was great. We got it.
Thank you,
So,
man.
thank you, Clemens. That was great. And see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me. See you
Thank you
soon. Take care.
for taking the
Enjoy
time.
your day.
Bye.
Bye.